of doing it. But the thing is, there is another requirement on the bottom lane. There's another Hellcurt that you really need to help. So a lot of things scattered there for the side of Bren Esports. But before we talk about Cignal Ultra and what happened, let's head into the draft. It's going to be Natalia, Roger, and the Hilda for the side of Cignal Ultra. On the bans for Bren Esports, it's going to be the Valer, the Barats, and the Jawhead. And they go straight.
What a very quick draft. Like, we're already on the second rotation here. They're done with bans already. There's not really that much changes anymore onto Cignal Ultra on the bans as well, except for the Valier. Finally, Bren Esports realized, you know what? We respect you guys. We respect that this Valier is really something that that Imba DJ is good at, and we're gonna stop them right there, right now. And the offlaners are super solid for Bren Esports this time.
Well, Bren Esports, they can just pick a support right now.
Yep.
And I think they can just get away with that.
Yeah.
Or they can go for a tank right now, because a lot of tanks actually was banned out. But still, Bren Esports really wants the link.
Yeah, they secured the link already. You know what? They're tired of all the heroes of Carl Tizzy being banned out here on the carry role. So they said, we'll just lock this in. You guys deal with the rest. You know, we'll just... Whichever support you don't pick, that's the one that we will pick, because you cannot ban out all the supports that are currently good for Bren Esports.
I do agree. I kind of agree with Bren Esports here, just picking up that link when they first saw that Claude getting picked here on the side of Cignal Ultra. It's one way to deal with a Claude. Just get another guy that can outrun a Claude.
Yeah.
And in terms of clearing the lane, the first few minutes or the first wave will be the hardest wave for Claude. But when he gets to level 3 and he gets a bit of item, it's not going to be hard for him anymore.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that and farm up as much as possible. And Bren Esports says, you know what? Go ahead, farm. We'll get a hero that can also hunt you down. And that is one of the biggest functions of the Ling in this game. Make sure that Hades does not free farm on this Claude, and the rest of the guys from Bren Esports, they should be able to control the other lanes.
I do agree with that, but Cignal Ultra here, seeing that the tanks were banned out for on the side of Bren Esports, if they ban straight out the Baksha, they give up the Kufra. Why? It's because there are a lot more heroes here for the Baksha to actually counter. You have the Khalid, you have Esmeralda, and you have Angela on Hades. Angela for Hades as well. It's not for Hades. It is for the Claude. But they go straight for the Eudora. Oh my goodness! They just pull out something from the bag. Bren Esports.
Manjin is so happy. He's like jumping for joy right now. You see? Right there. I mean, if we stop talking for like 10 seconds, you'll hear Manjin literally screaming his head off. That's how hype he is for this one.
Yeah.
First of all, what the heck is up with double support for Cignal Ultra? And what is up with no Selena? No, what's Selena? What is the Selena pick that you're talking about? What is this? This is not... We're not gonna go for Selena. We're gonna go for Eudora here.
High damage, reliable stun, and a whole world of hurt when that Eudora just scales up properly in this game. Onto the side here of Cignal Ultra, they do have the Khalid on the tank, Angela on Sujin, and Imba DJ as the DK. I don't really think that this is going to be the Digger Sacrificial strat that they're gonna do, but it's all about making Hades the best Claude on the map, or the best carry on the map right now for the side of Cignal Ultra. They want him, they just want him to, you know, exceed the farm and the capabilities of a Kartzi's hero, Ling.
Yeah. So the Ling is not going to be the biggest priority here. The headline here for Bren is second Project Next hero that's going to be used here in the MPL. Let's see if it's going to be as effective as we head into Game 3, Cignal Ultra versus Bren Esports.
And as we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 3-man setup onto the middle lane for both of these teams. Bren Esports, they have a bit of poke capability, especially with that Eudora, but they do have the Diggy on the other side. So as long as those time bombs are up and it can be thrown out, I think Bren Esports will just back away.
Yep, solo laning Angela is going to be very difficult for Cignal Ultra to pull off, but they will try, and they will also have another roaming support on that Diggy, which can definitely do a lot of control. So Chujin, how confident are you that you can pull this off against a FAMS? It's like a big monster fighting against a little girl there on the bot lane.
Okay, so this is going to be a bit tricky for the side of Cignal Ultra. Now that they saw that Chujin doesn't have that, well, now that is going to be the first
Woo!
blood for the side of Bren. And
Look at this.
Look at this, the stun coming
this.
out from Few. Lusty, will he go in? No, he won't. Now, what I was talking about on the, I was cut out, but what I was talking about before that was they can just go for the ganks on the bottom lane. Because Chujin, straight up, doesn't have flicker. That's the only reason why would they do it.
Exactly. Like, just go ahead and do it, and it's a very open lane, right? There's just no way, there's no reasoning behind not doing it right now. But Ben Sandy and Imba DJ, they are doing a lot of pressure here against Bren Esports' orange side jungle. Carl TZ is not level 4 yet. Imba DJ gonna get caught out again on that Diggy.
And is he doing the Diggy sacrificial strat?
It's weird if he does, though.
I mean, he has the retribution.
He does, he does.
It has all the makings of that setup, but look at this. Bensanity, just annoying Ling here. And that is going to be 3 deaths for that Diggy, and Carlzy here will get away. That was a waste of in terms of sacrifice there.
Completely.
For that Diggy. And they just go in. Look at this. Rebo just helping his allies with the Uranus. And what is happening here? That was the longest back and forth I've seen in the MPL.
Yeah, they just did not want to go home. Imba DJ goes down once more. Flat TZ is doing a lot of damage with the Cauldron Inferno activated Molten Sights as well. And Few, he's just flickering in with a kill. Oh my gosh. Seriously though. Seriously.
I told you. Damage for days whenever Eudora just scales up properly. 2-0-3. And that is going to be a phenomenal start. A very good start for Few and that Eudora. Now, onto that bottom lane, onto that middle lane, onto the jungle. Look at that ultimate. It actually catches 3 people. Time's Journey is there. There is a lot of support coming out here from that Bensanity Khaled. Flap will be the one who's going to be the target here. He actually fights. Cauldron Inferno is there. And look at this. Hades will take him down.
Finally, Hades is joining us in the fight. He did have a double buff, and he will be able to do a lot of damage still, even with a singular buff there. That's the orange buff. Gonna be able to get damage from, of course, the Blazing Duet, as well as the normal attacks powered by that Heart Guard. And not done. Trying to engage, trying to see if they can deny that blue buff here for Ben Sandy, but he's gonna get caught out by 4 people for Bren. That's an instant death.
And Hades, he is just chasing out for Flap. Flap here will just get away. Chujin on the other side, and he will just get popped. And that isn't really the smartest thing to do right now. And that was a catch on Hades, but Time's Journey was there. And that was a good back and forth, but I think that was very costly for the side of Cignal Ultra.
Yeah, they spent a lot of resources just keeping Hades alive on this show. On this Claude. I would say that it was a very weird time journey. The time journey actually saved. It saved Flap TZ. In the end there, he pulled him back near the tower. So a bit of a misplay there by Imba DJ. And
Reverse time?
Reverse time rather, not the time journey. Reverse time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Turtle gonna be the priority here for both teams. Carl TZ on the back line.
Oh, he got the retribution up, and Bensanity really wanted to go for him. Chujin will be there for the help, and look at this. The ultimate was there. It didn't really hit anyone at that point. Bensanity will be the collateral. He wasn't even there at the start of the fight. He was just there to help his teammates, and he was the one who took the bullet.
Exactly. He's like just the guy who's just trying to stop the fight. He got punched in the middle of it, and he goes down.
Because usually when there's a fight, it isn't really the two people fighting who's gonna get hit first.
Yeah, the one who's trying to stop them,
It's
right?
usually the one
Yeah.
who tries to stop them.
Classic bar fight, right? I feel that.
Okay.
But you know what? The big story here: 14-1, only 3,000 gold lead.
And-
Not even 3,000, only
And this is
2.5k.
actually a diggy strategy for Cignal Ultra. Right now, we're not feeling it to be that successful. But you know what? I think Kurtzy is getting annoyed.
Yeah, he's
probably.
getting annoyed here. He's a lot of 50-50 retributions. Look at that, another kill from Few. Of course, it will be going over to Diggy. Doesn't matter as much. Now, Ben Sandy is in the middle of everything again. On the back foot, it's Rhea with Esmeralda. No one can actually stop him right away. Lusty was busy. His skills are on cooldown as well.
Rhea here, getting that kill on Kurtzy. Nice placement there, not letting Kurtzy get away with that kill that he did onto Hades. And you know what? Well, not really Hades, but Imba DJ. But the thing is, when you're Bren Esports right now, you should be really happy with this. You are controlling a lot of the jungle here, and you have stalled. You have stalled Hades in terms of farming.
Yeah, that was a very long stall, I would say, right? I mean, they're doing their part. They're controlling as much of the map as they can. But then again, you just have so much support on Cignal Ultra. It's very difficult to actually just stop them. Until maybe later, in the later parts of the game, it won't matter as much. But right now, they are keeping up.
And look at this, Cignal Ultra really wants this Lord. Ling is in the vicinity. Let's see. They go straight for that. Oh, retribution battle. Ling wins it and onto the bottom lane. Not really the bottom lane, but on the back side, ladies and gentlemen. Bren Esports just collapse on that part, and Few one more hit won't really get it. Angela is still alive. Well, Angela and Claude is still alive. A lot of things happened there, and I was looking at the bottom lane.
Yeah, the Heart Guard definitely able to keep Hades alive there. Would be a great replay here. Hades very close to getting that turtle, but of course it's going to be Carl Teezy's, obviously. Great entrance, by the way, by Lusty, going straight for the guys that you need to go for. Then again, the damage was just not there quite yet for Bren Esports in that exchange.
Few with a 4-0-11 that Eudora pick is doing wonders for the side of Bren Esports. Currently poking Imba DJ here. Imba DJ will just go down. 34 gold. Tujin is the next target. He just gets away. Few gets left behind.
Oh,
Let's see. Ultimate. It's there.
It'll be big here. Ben Sanity with a quick stand guard. Hold steady. Raging Sandstorm into Lusty as well. And they're making a run for it. Here's Rebo.
And Bensanity here will be the next target. Hades doesn't have the help in terms of the Angela. Imba DJ will just revive near them, and he will go down. Let's see what can Cignal Ultra do to defend this. Hades will be the next target. Make that 2? No, as Sujin has the flicker to get out.
Alright, this is what I'm talking about, Butters. The exact thing that Bren should do. Just stick to what works. Stick to their identity. It's pretty obvious that Cignal Ultra has not learned how to deal with the identity of Bren yet, right? So this is the domination that's happening because of that.
Lord is now up, and that Lord will be the vital factor here for the side of Cignal Ultra. If they can steal that, they can stall the game for a bit, just get more farm on that Hades Claude, as he has that veteran hunter going to his side. Well, is that the veteran hunter? I can actually see it.
Yeah, it is.
It is the veteran
It
hunter.
is the veteran
So, Rebo just staying here, not really caring about anything, and they get the Lord. So that is going to be uncontested for the side of Cignal Ultra.
And
Now, Rhea is the next target. Can he go for it?
Heart
Angela
guard?
is there. Heart guard. and Carl Z here has enough swords to just get out.
Yep, Tempest Blades really helped a lot there, but goes to show that Rhea is still a pretty strong threat on the side of Cignal Ultra. Bren Esports cannot get complacent here, and a simple takedown on the Carl TZ could actually mean a big reduction in their damage output.
Now, onto the middle lane. The Lord is marching. Bren Esports, how will they approach this? Do they go to the bottom lane? Or Kirksey just going inside, trying to do as much damage as possible? And look at this, the initiation coming up from Khaled. Ben Sanity there, phenomenal initiation. They couldn't get the kill, but he cleared out the minion waves for his team.
Exactly, that's all that Cignal Ultra actually needed. Clear out the Lord lane, and the rest is basically history. Especially since Carl TZ, after the Tempest of Blades, he went down to the inhibitor turret on the bottom. Now he's still going for the fight again. And that Tempest of Blades will finally be able to at least net them the kill and the tower.
Lusty here is the next target for the side of Cignal Ultra. And look at that burst. Phew! With the thunder and lightning just roaring with a flicker. Phew with a triple kill. And we haven't seen Eudora ever since MPL Season 1. Goodness gracious. What a debut. A maniac on a Eudora. Imba DJ. Will this be a savage? It is going to be a savage for that Eudora.
Finally!
Debut of Project Next Heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Put that success. Put that check on Eudora.
First time that Eudora has ever been played in the MPL. And